Hey there YouTube, Fabian here. Bringing you guys a deck profile on my Battling Boxer deck. This is the deck in progress so far. I have no proxies. I'm just going off the cards that I have right now and seeing if they're good. Play testing a little bit. But by no means necessary is this deck finished. I'll have probably a finished deck soon, so I'll be updating this deck profiles pretty soon. I would say within the next 2 weeks or so. I'll also be having some duels on, some duels up with me and my cousin. He runs a hunter deck, so it'll be battling boxers versus hunters. I'll have those up soon. So yeah, now on to the deck profile. This is a fun deck. I enjoy this deck pretty good. I mean, pretty well. I enjoy it a lot. You want to run 3 glass jaw because this is a pretty good card in the deck. 2K beat stick, runs over a lot of the cards right now, like Thunder King and whatnot. Possibly the most renowned card right now, Thunder King. That everybody who does a profile says, this card runs over Thunder King. So, I'm just saying that as well. But the effect is it's like Utopia. When it's targeted for an attack, it's automatically destroyed, and when this card is destroyed by card effect, you get to when this card is sent to when this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can target one battling boxer from your graveyard except for this card. So you can basically recycle a lot of your battling boxers and add it to your hand. This card works perfectly with the Glassjaw. It is switch hitter. His effect, he's a 15k beater, 14k defense. His effect, you get to when he's normal summon, you get to special summon one from your graveyard. You usually want to go for this guy 100%, 99% of the time, and overlay. But when you special summon using his effect, you can only special summon battling boxer monsters from this point on. So you can only special summon battling boxers once you use his effect. Next, I use 2 headgeared. I see people running 3. I see people running 2. I personally prefer 2. Sometimes 3 is too cloggy, but at 2 I barely see him. So I'd rather not have him clog my hand up so much, and rarely see him than have him in all 3 of them in my hand. But his effect, you get to when he's normal summoned, you get to send one battling boxer from your deck to the graveyard, which works perfectly with this guy, headgeared again. Keep recycling monsters, but usually what you want to do, send him first, and then send another one, and send headgear to the graveyard. He also has to be attacked twice to be destroyed by battle. Next, I've seen people run 2 of him. I prefer 3 because even if he is cloggy, you get to set him on the field, and basically, when he's destroyed, send him to the graveyard, and his effect goes through, whether he be in the graveyard or hand, you banish him, make one battling boxer 1,000 points higher. Next, we have 2 Sparer. He's an okay card, first turn, but other than that, you really don't want to see him, unless you're normal summoning him. Other than that, you really don't want to see him. But good card nonetheless. Once you have a battling boxer on the field, you get to special summon him, but you can't conduct your battle phase. One way to get around his effect is you conduct your battle phase, and then you special summon him, because he says, the contacts say, once you special summon him, you can't conduct your battle phase for the rest of the turn. So it says for the rest of the turn, so since you've already done it, you basically won't be doing it again. Next, I run 1 Thunder King. I'm going to bump this up to 2, and maybe add some Fossil Dinos for more anti-meta deck play. But since the meta will be changing in about 2 months, I don't know how much I want to do it. But he's a 19k beater. You can't add cards from your hand to from the deck to the hand, so your opponent would basically be bound locked down. Next, we run 2 Kage-to-Kages. You can run 2 Kage-to-Kages or 2 Photon Thrashers. I have a combo, a move, that can really run in any deck that runs Kage-to-Kages. So I'll show you that in a minute, but you can switch it out for Photon Thrashers if you want. For spells, I run the Trinity, of course, basic staples. 2 MSTs, basic staples. The Warrior Turning Alive, you can run 2, perfectly good in this deck, but I prefer just 1. 1 Reinforcement of the Army, 1 Lance, probably bumping it up to 2, because I don't see it much. 2 Shard of Greeds. This is to keep the consistency in your deck. This is like Pot of Greed, but you have to wait 2 turns. So, I mean, this also baits out MSTs, so it's pretty good. Something else I'm testing out is Overlay Region. This works great with Lead Yoke. Once you've detached everything, you get to keep adding more attachments to it, which make it even stronger. It makes it more stronger. Once you've detached everything, he's already a 38 beater, and then you add 2 more to it. What is that? It's 42. I want to say 44. 44. There you go. It's 44. It's 44 beat stick. Gets over anything basically except for maybe 5-headed dragon, which I mean, it's gonna be kind of hard to go over. So I mean, I'm testing these 2 out. They're working well right now, but sometimes you want to switch them out, sometimes you don't. So I mean, and plus, I don't see any decks that really run these. So I want to see some play with these. So yeah. Now for the traps, basic traps, you got 2 Compulse, 2 Bottomless, 2 Mirror Force. I was using Threatening Roars. You can really, it's player preference. You can run 2 Threatening Roars, 2 Wabakus, or 2 Mirror Force, whatever. 2 Dark Bribes. I don't see many people running Dark Bribes anymore, but this actually saves your life a lot. I've heard people say, take out Dark Bribes, not that good, but this has saved my life a lot. It's a good trap. I don't know why. I don't understand why people don't run it. 2 Cylinders, game winners by themselves. 1 Call of the Haunted. I've seen people run 2. 1 is alright for me. At first I wasn't running any, but I started playtesting with Call of the Haunted, and it works well. And 1 Fiendish Chain for your opponent's effect monsters. Once your opponent's not synchros, but XYZs. You can run 2. 2 is perfectly fine, because once your opponent detaches, boom, you chain, Fiendish Chain, and boom, your opponent kind of gets the shit end of the stick. So now for the extra deck, I run 1 Gorse token, just to bluff it out. You have it on top, you show it off. Your opponent thinks you're running Gorse. They're like, sometimes they won't call your bluff, and it's all right. It's good. But for the actual extra deck, you run 3 Lead Yokes. I've seen people run 2. I don't understand why they would run 2. This is the card of Battling Boxers. This is what you want to run, what you want to overlay for. Next, we run 1 Battling Boxer, Star Cestius. This card is amazing. I don't understand why people hate this card so much, or why they don't show this card love. This card can go over Dracossack easily. This card can go over Marshmallow or Spirit Reaper, or whatever card you have to destroy. It can't be destroyed by Battle War. You have to attack it multiple times. This card, once any Battling Boxer monster conducts battles, boom, you take this, you detach this, and your opponent's effect, the effect of an opponent's monster is negated. So this runs over Dracossack. So I don't understand why people hate this card so much, or why they don't show it love. It's a wonderful card. Next, 1 Mace Stroke of Sympathy. I might run 2, not too sure. Great card. Now for the generic. Exceeds. Forgot to add this. 1 Photon Apocalyptic. What is this? 1 Shockmaster and 1 39. I was gonna say 69, but 39. Basic standard run. I don't really see. Sometimes I'll see more 105 than 16 in gameplays, but yeah. These cards, Utopia, don't see them sometimes. Operative, I see them sometimes when my opponent starts going on a defense. You know, it's a good. It's a good card to go up against monsters stall decks because you switch it to attack and boom, your opponent basically gets screwed. Next for the warrior, for the warrior aspect of the Exceeds, they're all the majority of these are warriors, but this is the ones that require warriors. You have one Excalibur, one Blade Armor, one Gandiva, one heroic hero, King Arthur. These I kind of want to make them staples for like warrior decks, you know, because they all require warriors, and they're all perfectly good. This goes up is a good matchup against rabbits, and this is a good matchup against anything basically. You kind of have to, if you he can be destroyed by card effects, but by battle, you detach one, he gains 500, and your opponent takes 500. So you're basically doing burn damage, and he's gaining attack, and he becomes a 39 beater. I mean a 24 beater, 34 beater, and basically almost as good as lead yoke, but you know you have to destroy him by battle. Next, I use King of the Feral Imps. Like I said, I had a combo. If I have like level 4 monsters in my hand, and I can't can't summon or special summon anymore. I can't summon anymore. I would go for him, detach, get Kage to Kage, and basically, you know, go gameplays after that. Now for rank 3s, I run 1 Tempo and 1 Zen mains. Good cards. Actually, I'm about to start testing these out because sometimes I'll have 2 counter punches on the field, and you know, you wanna overlay, but you can't. You have to have them in defense mode. Now I also want to clear a few things up. Where is he at? Where's he at? Here we go. Oh no, that's Utopia right here. She's not the one I wanted to see. Here we go. Maestroke, Symphony, and a lead yoke. Now, I want to tell you guys the ruling with these two. Now, the ruling is when you're using him and you detach him for either one of these two, you can, I repeat, you can use his effect. When he's being detached for any other XYZ, you can't. But when he's using for these type of Exceed monsters, you can. I just want to clarify that with you guys because I've seen some YouTubers tell you that you can't. I've seen some that you can, and you can go with any other Exceed. No, you can only use it with these two or anyone that saves himself. So yeah, just wanted to clarify. I want to clarify that for you guys. So yeah, I'll be giving you guys an updated deck profile. Oh, you know what I forgot? Side deck. For the side deck, 1 Gorge for the Gorge token. That's one of the main reasons I also run the Gorge token. I don't bluff it out sometimes. 1 Field Commander, Rahaz, for top decking purposes only. 1 Rhinotaurus. He's a fire attribute. I run in my side deck. I run Gauzen Match. You know, want to sign him in for other fire attributes. His effect. If 2 or more of your opponent's monsters are destroyed by battle with your monsters during the same battle phase, this card can attack twice. So it's 18 attack. You know, you can attack for 36, and 1 head geared. For spells, I have 2 Magnum Shields, 1 Rush Recklessly, 1 Ego Boost, and 1 Dimensional Fissure. The Rush Recklessly and Ego Boost I had in the deck, and then I took them out for the Exceeds Regain. They're pretty good. They're lifesavers. You know, your opponent doesn't expect you to have them, but you do. 1 Return from a Different Dimension, 1 Summon Limit, 2 Mind Drain, and 2 Gauzen Match. Pretty standard. No self-explanatory. No need. So yeah, I'll be giving you guys an updated deck profile soon. So yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Let me know what you guys think of the deck so far. Peace out.